What is going on, everybody? Thammagotcha here, and welcome into another video. We're going to be shoutcasting Nidoqueen, Perserrker, and Chesnaught in the Ultra League battles. I gained a solid 100 ELO points with this team, so let's check it out here and see how Nidoqueen with the Poison Fang buff performs in the Ultra League. Pretty neutral matchup here, Dragonite into Nidoqueen. I'm going to go straight for the Poison Fang here, but my opponent makes a very impressive catch on the Cobalion. Great counting by my opponent. The good news is that everything the Cobalion throws is going to be neutral, but I have to land the Earth Power to do any solid, meaningful damage. So I'm going to go for the Earth Power here. Probably going to be getting the first shield of the game here. It's not going to quite one-shot the Cobalion, and I can't necessarily farm down with the poison jabs. So I'm going to shield here myself. Oh my gosh, I decided no shield. That Sacred Sword is not enough to KOS. So Earth Power, I'm going to be coming in. That gets the second shield, and I swap right away into my Chesnaught. And they come back in with the Dragonite. Dragon Claw is going to do some nice damage, but I only have resisted moves to throw at this Dragonite, which is pretty bad, but Frenzy Plant hits quite hard, and Dragonite is quite glassy. So next Dragon Claw coming in. That is not going to KO, but they do get the farm down. So I decided to come in with Perserrker here. I am going to shield up the potential superpower, but I don't think it was quite enough. I did not almost want to get one shot by his superpower though. Now all shields are out of play. They come in with the Galarian Stunfisk. Oh my gosh, here we go. Close combat going to be coming in. That does a lot of damage, and I make a bozo play here and decide the shield when they didn't have the Earthquake, and they come in with the Cobalion, and they do the combo play. Sacred Sword is enough to say left, right, good night to that Perserrker, and that's going to be a good game. Well played. Could have won that matchup, but it is what it is. On to the next game here. Nidoqueen, and they decide to come in with a Gyarados. Okay, I bring in my Chesnaught here, and everything that the Gyarados is going to throw, unless they don't have Outrage, is going to be resisted. Frenzy Plant is going to be neutral, but it's going to do a boatload to this Gyarados. Look at that damage, and now we get the farm down. Good news is we won switch. Bad news is everything that I throw at this Verizion is going to be resisted. They can throw neutral Sacred Swords and double kicks, but Frenzy Plant is a community day move, and it does a lot of damage. So we're going to get this thing down into the yellow health, enough where we can put it into a range where Nidoqueen could potentially farm all the way down without getting hit by too many Leaf Blades. So now we come back in with the Nidoqueen, and now out comes a Haxorus. Okay, Perserrker is going to be getting hit by super effective damage here. I'm going to eat this breaking swipes here. I'm going to save some shields, and now I'm going to come in with my Perserrker. I'm thinking maybe I can Shadow Claw all the way down. Breaking Swipes is going to be resisted, but they throw the Night Slash, and that is quite unfortunate. But now I have a close combat, locked and loaded, ready to go here, and two shielded Nidoqueen should just be able to Poison Jab all the way down before they reach 3 moves. And that is going to be a good game. Well played to my opponent here. Poison Jabs, see you later, Verizion. Nice shiny one at that, but it's not going to save them. On to the next game here. Nidoqueen into Como-O. Oh my gosh, just seeing all the dragons today. My goodness gracious. I'm going to go straight for the Poison Fang. I think I shield up. No, I no shield the Dragon Claw. It doesn't do too much damage, but these Dragon Tails are absolutely adding up. Earth Power going to be coming in. That gets no shielded. Absolutely amazing. I decided to cast the Dragon Claw on my Perserrker, which is resisted, and maybe we can draw out a Charizard. Absolutely amazing. Chesnaught does not want to see that Charizard. That Fighting Grass typing is absolutely going to be eaten alive by the Fire Flying typing. I am going to shield up the potential Blast Burn here, because that would absolutely destroy us. Wing attacks are resisted due to our Steel typing, and Foul Play is going to be getting that shield, which is really, really nice. I'm going to double shield up here. Maybe I can take switch advantage. So I'm going to be switching into my Nidoqueen. Probably getting the Blast Burn to the face here. Just a Dragon Claw. That's quite fine. Perserrker's going to come in, get the farm down. What wants to come in? It's going to be a Wall Rain. So I am going to build up to the back-to-back, but they decide to catch on the Como-O. Oh my goodness, a beautiful catch by my opponent there. Another close combat. That's going to be getting the shield. And from here, all I need to do is try to get to another close combat. I think my opponent can just go for the Icicle Spear, but they go for the Earthquake. Woo! That was what we needed to win this game, because 2 Icicle Spears would probably have been enough to knock out my Chesnaught, but we get to that Frenzy Plant, and Frenzy Plant says left, right, good night to that Wall Rain, and that is going to be a good game. Well played to my opponent. On to the next matchup here. Nidoqueen into Cresselia. Okay. They can hit for neutral damage with the grass knots. If they have Future Sight, that is going to do massive, super effective damage. The Psycho Cuts are doing super effective damage, but not very much. And we get the catch on the Perserker. Grass Knot going to be resisted, and now out comes a Charizard. Okay, maybe we can flip switch here. Maybe if we double shield. So Foul Play gets the land here. I am going to shield up the Blast Burn, which hoping is going to be a Blast Burn. It is. Beautiful shield on my end. That would have definitely melted this Perserker. Gonna double shield up. Maybe I can get the farm down here. Going for the Foul Play. That was a CMP tie, so they did not sneak a wing attack in here. That gets the KO. Out comes a Swampert. You love to freaking see it. Here we go. Foul Play. Getting that shield. Maybe I should have went for the close combat so they couldn't get the farm down, but it was a good thing I didn't go to close combat because now they're forced to expend energy. I come in with my Chesnaught. Now we bring back the Nidoqueen. All shields down on my end. Gonna have to eat this Grass Knot to the face. They have one shield left. I'm going for the damage here with the Earth Power. It's not gonna one shot. It's gonna put them at least in the yellow. No defense drop. That is quite unfortunate, but I think I can get to a Poison Fang before they reach their next Grass Knot. Yes, we do. That is exactly what we needed. Poison Fang is going to be getting that last shield. My opponent is over farming. Oh my goodness. I think my recording dropped out, but either way, Chesnaught was able to Frenzy Plant both the Swampert and the Cresselia. So that is a 4-1 set. On to the next set here. Beautiful lead. Nidoqueen into Registeel. Every single move that Registeel has is going to be resisted, and we can throw the Earth Powers for super effective damage, which is going to get the first shield. They decide to go for the Zap Cannon, which is double resisted, and catching the next Earth Power on a Charizard. Beautiful catch by my opponent. We do get the defense fall that time. That is absolutely crucial for us to make this matchup even better for the Perserker. Gonna be shielding up the Blast Burn, going straight for the Foul Play. That gets the knockout. Left, right, good night. Charizard. Back in comes the Registeel. I can no shield this. Focus Blast is gonna one-shot that Perserker. Left, right, good night. And now we have the Nidoqueen back on the Registeel, and they are not swapping out. I am going to take this move here. Probably going to be the Zap Cannon again, which is double resisted, everybody. Focus Blast is the move you kind of want to go for. I think they're going for the attack fall here. Earth Power, not enough to one-shot. We have to make it to a second one here. I am going to shield this up. I want to keep my Nidoqueen as healthy as possible. Let's see. Oh my goodness. It's a Clefable, and now it is Nidoqueen time, everybody. First Poison Fang, not going to be shielded, but the second one, you betcha, is probably gonna get shielded, and this is amazing. They are double debuffed here. Meteor Mash just enough to knock out the Nidoqueen. We are going to be able to outpace the Frenzy Plant, and we would have won CMP tie anyways because Chesnaught is a starter Pokemon with a high attack stat. Back out comes the Registeel, and my opponent top lefts. That is a good game. Well played to my opponent. Beautiful lead here. Finally, Nidoqueen into Ninetales. They decide to swap into a Jellicent. I come in with my Perserker. I am going to shield up the first move. I think it's going to be the Shadow Ball. They had enough for it, and it is the Shadow Ball. That would do quite a lot of damage. Even though Perserker is XL, it's not the bulkiest. It does have a higher attack stat. It's like the Sableye of the Ultra League. I'm going to let this move go through. That was not 5. So that was just a surf, and now I'm going to farm up as much energy as I dare. Next Foul Play going to be coming in. This is definitely going to be knocking out that Jellicent. What wants to come back in here? It's going to be the Ninetales, and I'm going to farm up as much energy as I can before throwing this Close Combat. Close Combat is going to be doing neutral damage, and massive neutral damage at that. Getting to the next Close Combat. Here we go. Left, right, good night to that Ninetales, and Perserker going on an absolute tear. And they have a Swampert in the back, and they top left. GG's to my opponent there. Hopping into the next matchup here. A little bit late to record here, but Lugia into Nidoqueen. Doing neutral damage with the Poison Fangs, and Sky Attack is going to be hitting us quite hard. So I decided to catch the Sky Attack here on my Perserker, and now they come in with a Scrafty. Okay, gonna go for the Close Combat. Probably not going to get to 2, but they decide to no-shield that. Absolutely amazing. And now I can come back in here with the Nidoqueen and go for a very, very aggressive farm down. I'm going to no-shield this. It's going to be a Foul Play. It's going to hurt, but it's not going to do a boatload of damage. But they're going to be able to get to another Foul Play. So I'm going to shield this one up. I want to preserve a little bit of health here on my Nidoqueen because I do not want that Lugia on my Chesnaught. So Lugia does come back in. Poison Fang going to be coming in, lowering that defense ever so slowly. Another Poison Fang going to be coming in. This is going to do some nice damage. Almost one-shots the Lugia. That is quite fine. I'm going to no-shield the Sky Attack here. And now let's see what the last Pokemon is. It's an Ampharos. You love to see it. All moves are going to be resisted except for that Focus Blast. And they are building up a boatload of energy. Frenzy Plant going to get shielded. That is quite fine by me. I'm going to no-shield the first one, expecting it to be a bait. Thunder Punch does not do any damage whatsoever. One Vine Whip and throwing another Frenzy Plant. That gets the second shield. And now I just want to farm up a boatload of energy. They farmed up a lot of energy. I'm going to expend a shield here. Just a Thunder Punch. That is quite fine by me. And I'm farming up just in case they swap into that Lugia because I want energy to throw. Here comes a Lugia. And now here comes a Frenzy Plant. See you later, Lugia. Get to the superpower to go. And this is going to be saying left, right, good night to that Ampharos. And that is going to be a good game. Well played to my opponent. Hopping into the next matchup of the game here. Nidoqueen into Walrein. Terrible lead here. I'm going to go straight into my Perserker. They're deciding to stay into, so I'm going to go straight for the close combat, hoping they think this is just a foul play. Close combat's going to rock that Walrein. Oh my goodness. And now Charizard wants to come into play with the Perserker. Foul play, getting that Charizard down to 50% health. I am going to shield up this Blast Burn because that would do massive damage. And maybe my switch clock timer is going down here, but we can get to another foul play, getting that first shield of theirs, hoping to gosh almighty we catch the Blast Burn on the Nidoqueen. Absolutely amazing. Gonna be able to farm this thing all the way down. Back in comes a Walrein. We're gonna take the Ice Cold Spear, no problem here. Come back in with the Perserker, and I think this is just an Ice Cold Spear. Gonna no shield and look for the very aggressive farm down. But guess what, everybody? It's a Swampert in the back. My goodness, they no-shield the foul play. From here, we're just going to be able to farm all the way down. Save a shield for the Ice Cold Spear. My opponent top lefts. That's a good game. Well played to my opponent. Hopping into the final matchup of the video, I think. No, I'm not too sure. Anyways, Nidoqueen, and now Trevenant comes in, and I should be swapping into my Perserker right away. But I wanted to do is come in with the Poison Fang, come in with my Perserker, but this Shadow Ball is absolutely going to do so much damage here. I should have saved my Perserker and just stayed in with the Nidoqueen because I think maybe we could have just outpaced to the Poison Fangs and expended a shield, because now they come back in with the Obstagoon and it's looking to be Obstagoon double Ghost. I do believe it's going to be. They shield up that, and now in comes a Giratina. That is super unfortunate because from here we are just not going to be able to win this game. Giratina is just way too bulky, and all I have is resisted moves with that Chesnaught. So unfortunately we are going to go down. Even with 2 shields, this game is over. Dragon Claw after Dragon Claw is going to slowly chip away at this Chesnaught. They still have a very, very healthy Obstagoon with 1 shield. And yeah, unfortunately, I didn't save my Perserker. Or else that maybe Perserker could have beaten Giratina in the back. And then, I don't know, this game could have went very different. I could have kept my Nidoqueen on the Trevenant. Could have had my Chesnaught on the Obstagoon. And then my Perserker on the Giratina. And probably could have won this game, but unfortunately I jumped into the switch. But anyways, thank you all so very much for watching. If you guys are liking the content, please hit that like button, comment if you want to see anything in the future, and like always, I will see everybody in the next video.